Coca-Cola is one of the world's most renowned trademarks and is associated with refreshment and American culture. Its history has included discussions and accusations about environmental degradation, labor rights abuses, and health difficulties. This video discusses Coca-Cola's serious ethical, social, and environmental issues in detail. Labor rights violations. Coca-Cola's treatment of workers, especially in Colombia, has long been controversial. Union leaders have accused the company of collusion in workplace violence. Paramilitary groups with Coca-Cola bottler ties are accused of intimidation, threats, and murder. The most notable accusations were made by labor unions like Sinel Trainal that Coca-Cola ignored union organizers' violence in Colombia in the late 1990s and early 2000s. These occurrences sparked the global Stop Killer Coke campaign. This campaign includes global boycotts and lawsuits. Coca-Cola denies involvement, but its reputation has suffered. Environmental concerns. Coca-Cola's environmental impact is also contentious. As a major producer of waste plastic, Coca-Cola has faced criticism for its contribution to global pollution. Many studies have identified Coca-Cola as the most polluting firm in plastic waste audits. By 2030, the World Without Waste project aims to collect and recycle one bottle or can for every sold one. The company has pledged to make additional environmental efforts. According to Coca-Cola opponents, greenwashing involves promoting ecologically beneficial activities while ignoring the root causes of plastic waste. In 2024, Los Angeles County sued Coca-Cola for falsely claiming their plastic bottles were recyclable. Health implications. Many individuals oppose sugary beverages like Coca-Cola's health risks. Sugary drinks like Coca-Cola Classic contribute to lifestyle diseases like diabetes and obesity. Public health professionals have repeatedly criticized the company for contributing to the global obesity pandemic. A U.S. citizen sued Coca-Cola in 2024. The complainant blamed the company's sugary drinks for his type 2 diabetes and liver disease over several years. The complainant accused Coca-Cola of downplaying the health risks of their products and using misleading marketing methods to target children and disadvantaged populations. Ethical marketing practices. The marketing methods used by Coca-Cola have also been subjected to a great amount of criticism. There have been allegations that the firm has, throughout the course of time, provided financial support to studies that minimize the impact that sugary drinks have on obesity. According to the findings, the responsibility is instead placed on other variables, such as a lack of physical activity. The Global Energy Balance Network, GEBN, was a research organization that promoted the concept that exercise, rather than food, was the key element in controlling weight. Coca-Cola was revealed to have surreptitiously supported the GEBN, which was a particularly memorable scandal. However, the episode caused harm to Coca-Cola's reputation and raised issues about the company's control over scientific research, human rights, and supply chain issues. When it comes to the procurement of sugarcane, the supply chain of Coca-Cola has been linked to violations of human rights. It has been discovered via investigations that the sugarcane fields that supply Coca-Cola are characterized by exploitative labor conditions. Many times, workers in these sectors are subjected to working excessive hours, working in dangerous settings, and receiving insufficient salaries. In the year 2024, speculation began to circulate that Coca-Cola had benefited financially from sugarcane farms that used exploitative labor methods. An increased level of responsibility and openness in the company's supply chain has been called for as a result of this finding. Cultural and political controversies. Coca-Cola, being a worldwide brand, often finds itself embroiled in conflicts with regard to both culture and politics. To provide one example, in the year 2024, the corporation was subjected to criticism for its operations in contested territory. In order to further its corporate interests, Activists and local communities have accused Coca-Cola of taking advantage of political instability. In a particularly noteworthy instance, supporters of Palestinian rights called for a boycott of Coca-Cola. In accordance with international law, the company's actions in Israeli settlements are seen as unlawful, and activists have voiced their disapproval of both. Different products, such as Salam Cola, who present themselves as ethical alternatives to Coca-Cola, have been given a boost as a result of these awareness initiatives. Additionally, Coca-Cola has been subjected to criticism for its advertising, which, despite its overarching goal of fostering inclusiveness, can provoke arguments, legal challenges. A great number of legal lawsuits have been brought against Coca-Cola throughout the course of its history. Litigations over labor rights, environmental issues, and product labeling are examples of these types of cases. Coca-Cola was accused of making false statements on the recyclable nature of their packaging in a recent court dispute. The company's marketing claims regarding the health advantages of its drinks became the subject of yet another high-profile dispute. Significant financial fines and harm to Coca-Cola's image were imposed on the company in both cases. The necessity of corporate responsibility and transparency in preserving the confidence of consumers is brought into sharper focus by some of these legal issues. Corporate social responsibility (CSR) initiatives. In response to these incidents, Coca-Cola has developed a variety of corporate social responsibility (CSR) initiatives. These initiatives aim to enhance community involvement, labor practices, and the company's environmental effect. The company has invested in water replenishment projects, for example, with the goal of returning the same volume of water that it uses for manufacturing. Nonetheless, some individuals think that Coca-Cola's CSR corporate social responsibility programs are really a front for the company's ongoing unethical commercial practices, consumer perception, and brand image. Despite the controversy, Coca-Cola remains a global favorite. A favorable brand image has been maintained by the corporation thanks to the distinctive emblem, the classic ads, and the relationship with pleasure. As a result of the growing knowledge of environmental and social concerns, however, consumer attitude is starting to alter. It is especially probable that customers belonging to the Millennial and Gen Z generations would investigate businesses for the ethical methods they use. Future outlook. Coca-Cola will need to overcome significant challenges in the future to effectively fulfill its social and ethical obligations. Government officials, environmentalists, and consumers are applying more and more pressure on the company to implement morally and ecologically sound strategies. The development of transparent marketing strategies, the promotion of ethical supply chain practices, and the decrease of plastic waste are some of the main areas of focus. Maintaining the company's position as a global leader in the beverage industry will depend on its sincere commitment to moral business conduct and environmental responsibility. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more.